Greetings, internetizens. This is Elmerthien playing Professor Layton in the Azran Legacy. In the last episode, we bumbled around London a little, tried to get into the museum, but it was closed because the bad guys had robbed it, and the cop guarding it kinda reminded me of a certain Aquitanian merchant. And we got the girl Aurora a new outfit. Right, Groske is there, trying to capture the bad guys. Yeah, they were sent by Targent. Why are they targeting the police? Do the police have an artifact? Look at the journal. Oh yeah, we should go to the Bostonius at the airport. Which will require a bus. Does it connect to any other areas? Any new areas? Ah, the Bostonius is over that way. Yes, and with any luck, Professor Sycamore will be on board. I hope Inspector Gruski will be alright, trying to take on Targent all by himself. Where have they gone? I'd better catch up. I think I'm getting her mixed up with my Gruski voice. This is the bus stop. Oh yeah, she was looking at the windsock, not at that building. Cool, it kinda looks like a lighthouse. Pretty similar to a control tower, I suppose. Control tower for boats. Telekinesis! There was a coin in the hose. There's a thingy. Blissful boot? Just one boot, so it can't help us with the dress-up game. Oh, very comfy, very soft. If only we had a second one to wear in the cold area. Right, let's leave this room. Hello, you there, come over here. I want to talk to you. Yeah, of course. You were looking a bit troubled back there. Puzzle trouble, I'd say. Wait a minute, I know you. You're Elizabeth. Wait, no, it's Granny. Quiet, girl. Let your elders speak. Behold, you now find yourself before the beautiful and clairvoyant Granny Riddleton. Well, you may speak now. Hello, Granny Riddleton. To the troubled and confused youth of today, I offer my most trusted ally. I see your voice is leaking. Sorry, what? Hello. The world revolves around puzzles. Easy puzzles, tricksy puzzles, puzzles you love, puzzles you wish you'd never started. Then there's the ones you want to come back to with a fresh mind, but you can't find them anymore. And the ones you never spotted in the first place. Where do they go, these poor lost and abandoned puzzles? Who takes care of them? Here I present to you the beautiful and clairvoyant Keats, my kitty. Oh, Keats, I remember him. So anytime we miss our chance to solve a puzzle, your cat here will hold on to it. That's it exactly. If you want to solve one of those lost puzzles, just go and talk to Keats. That's pretty convenient, thank you. But Keats is your cat. Won't you miss him if he goes with us? Oh, nonsense. I need someone to look after him while I tour the mud baths of the world. How else can I retain my youthful glow? Toodaloo now. Wait. Emmy? There you are. Ah, look. Sorry, were you looking for me? You don't usually fall behind. What were you doing? Just talking to the puzzle witch. I just met... Oh well, never mind. I'll tell you later. Come on, let's go and find the professor. I see U-shaped. No, it's not a full U-shape. It's broken for easier access. Clear skies, almost. Ah, I see everybody is back. I'm about to give the flight instruments one last check. It might take a little while, I'm afraid, so I hope you're not anxious to depart. Please take your time. We have only just finished our own preparations. Thank you, Professor. Shall I put these bags away? Yes, thank you, Raymond. Incidentally, is Professor Sycamore here? The professor went out to check some facts before our trip, I believe. I'm sure he won't be long. Aha, here he is now. Ah, you're back. Good. Are you ready to depart? Raymond is still occupied with the ship, but I would like to leave as soon as he's ready. Actually, Professor, there is a matter that I would like to discuss with you before we depart. Oh, and what is that? Earlier today we witnessed an incident in which a police inspector from Scotland Yard was set upon by a group of thugs. The inspector in question seemed to think that his attackers were working for Targent. Go on. If Targent is targeting the police, we can only suppose that Scotland Yard are actively pursuing them. Scotland Yard? Drat! That complicates things. As a matter of fact, I have also heard some worrying news. It appears that groups of uniformed men and women have been showing up at Azran sites all around the world. Ah, well, that has to be. Targent, yes. I think we can expect them to turn up at the locations we are about to visit as well. This is rather troubling. Quite. And I have reason to believe that Scotland Yard have been investigating Azran sites too. Wow, they must be pouring all their resources into stopping Targent. Do you think so? I'm not so sure. Accidental. Actually, I'm of a mind to look into this further. Would you accompany me? Your friendly ties with the police could be of use. Oh, of course. I suppose we can't be too careful with an organization like Targent. I can't do the accent while doing a proper voice for him. I don't know. Let us hope our fears prove to be wrong. Shall we make our way to the bus stop then? Ah, hang on a sec. I meant to tell you. I bumped into an old friend on the way here. Keats here is going to be looking after our unsolved puzzles. How very useful. Well, I'm sure he'll manage to find a comfortable spot on the sofa. Ah, with your permission, of course, Professor. Very well. Raymond, kindly procure some cat food and a litter tray. Nothing so far. Oh, new person! And the Groski is talking to her, presumably. Well then, I must get back to the grindstone, Amelie. Enjoy your trip. Wait, Clamp. Oh, he's impossible. That's Inspector Groski for you. He always rushes off before you can say a word. I'm afraid he can get very caught up in his cases. Oh yes, he can. Wait a minute, that hat. Are you Professor Layton by any chance? Yes, that's correct. Ah, have we met? Oh, sorry, my name's Amelie. Clamp, Inspector Groski is my older brother. What, really? Ah, I didn't know the inspector had a sister. Herschel Layton, how do you do? And I'm Luke Triton, the professor's apprentice. Oh, I've heard all about you from my brother. He says you've helped him on all sorts of cases. If I'm being honest, police work is really all he talks about. When him and my husband get together, they never stop. He means well. I mean, he came all the way out here to see us off and everything. But you saw it, he rushed right off again. He came to see you off? Does that mean you're going away somewhere? Oh yes, didn't I mention? My husband and I are going on our honeymoon trip, all the way around the world. Wow, a trip around the world. That's just what I'd like for my honeymoon. I'm so looking forward to it. Why don't you plan something similar with your fiancé? Oh no, I don't have anyone like that just now. I'm too busy rushing around as an academic assistant. Ah well, as long as you enjoy it. I'm afraid I have my head in a pink cloud. Just look at this puzzle my husband gave me. Was there a steam explosion? A deadly steam engine accident. Oh, it's like the dog thingy. This was easier. The symmetry helps.
All in a day's work.
The winding way. Oh, that's in Kurain village. Close somewhere, possibly attached to the channeling chamber. Isn't it sweet? Well, I'd better not keep you. Good luck with your work. I hope my brother isn't too much trouble. Not at all. Thank you. Well, we'll be off then. I hope you and your husband have a wonderful honeymoon. What was that about suggesting that Emmy has a fiancé? It's like, I don't know. Surely if she got engaged with Inspector Grorsky, his sister would know. Thanks, we will. Come on, love, we'll miss the boat. Oh, is it that time already? Sorry, dear. I forgot that was the name of Chelmy's wife. I thought you were going to let me go off around the world on my own there for a minute. Yeah, we should be going to Scotland Yard, and we've got the kitty here. Winding. This is essentially a bounce puzzle, I realized. Even if it's circles rather than even if it's these 90-degree curves rather than bouncy straight lines for beams. Three levels of elevation. This path isn't blocked. It's a rock here, presumably. Oh, I didn't see that. Right. This is the best view. We have to get it here. Maybe we just have to create a stack. A stack of rocks. No. some sort of idea. Maybe I should set up first. Now it's here. What now? Right. So that is what I should start with. Ah, yes. I completely forgot about the trees. That is a wall. Set up this rock. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, yes, the loop. I should be ending with the nut after all. And she's gone. But since she appeared, there might be new people at other locations. Ho ho, Herschel, my boy. I've been looking all over the place for you. Dean Dalmona, is this about my sabbatical? Oh no, nothing like that. It's just my granddaughter has sent me another puzzle and you did so well on the last one. Won't you have a look at it before you whiz off on your trip? A little girl is eagerly awaiting a delivery of flowers from this bull-riding clown. It's up to you to guide him to her. Assign the 4 commands to the 4 animal symbols who plot the clown's route. Without falling off the platform. Well, the bear can't be a turn, definitely. Wait, that's a jump. Can't be a... If bear is straight, then bunny cannot be left. I suppose bear could be a left turn. I mean, it's definitely not a right turn, but for now I'm not sure. Whoops, I accidentally ended the file instead of unpausing. But at least I didn't actually press submit. But look, you can go through the entire field. I kinda had to use letter combinations in Notepad to represent the combinations. I kind of restarted the combo here every time. And I tried it on this memo page here. Oh, I didn't. That's why I didn't submit, because I didn't put it in. Look how she jumped away. Well. Maybe she was scared.
A satisfying puzzle indeed.
Yeah. Ah, so that was it. Excellent, Herschel. My little darling will be delighted. He's here too! Oh, hello. A bit dark in this alley, isn't it? I'm not very good at dark places, but I can't exactly admit that to the chief. Being dark doesn't make it any more or less dangerous, you know. Yes, madam. That's what the chief inspector said too. He's big on mind over matter and logic and all that. Like with this case. Chief Inspector is big on mind over matter? Isn't Grorsky the Chief Inspector here? He's mainly just really buff and fast. We had this case a while back, where 3 fugitives were trying to escape on board a train. They each got into different carriages, but none of them hid in the first or last one. When we boarded the train pursuit, the plan was to trap them by having a man in each carriage where a fugitive was hiding, as well as in carriages on either side. In the end, the team we needed was the smallest it could possibly have been. How many officers were in the team? 5? There has to be a catch. I don't see how long the train was, or how many carriages it had.
I've got a good feeling about this one. All in a day's work.
Where is the catch? What happens? Oh, well done, well done. You're not too shabby at logic yourself, I see. Well, if you and the Chief Inspector can work out how to catch criminals, I'm sure I can stand guard in a dark alley for a bit. Let's go to the yard. Here we are, Scotland Yard. This building is quite imposing. Yes, Scotland Yard is the headquarters of the Metropolitan Police, who are in charge of protecting the entire city of London. I am hoping to find some information on Targent here. They have a huge archive room, don't they? There must be something there. Professor, have you noticed that lady standing by the entrance? Oh, haven't we seen her before? Isn't it the fangirl? Just shooting coins out of the antenna. Look at that crown on that building. Oh, Inspector Gorski, what a treat to watch you pursuing criminals on your home turf. So at ease, so confident. I shudder to think of the danger you're in, but I know you'll crack this top-secret case. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize you were there. You must be hoping to join the Clumpets. Not really, Miss Hannah. Hannah, you are president of Groski's fan club, are you not? I don't suppose he discloses details of his cases to you. You want to ask me about Groski? I know everything. For instance, even as we speak, he's out vanquishing an evil organization. It's just so thrilling. Gorgeous Groski on a secret mission for justice, tracking down criminals while the city sleeps. Oh, do you suppose that was classified? Oh, I'm afraid you'll have to solve this puzzle or join the Clumpets. A girl receives a letter in a box from her mischievous but oh so heroic boyfriend. My dearest darling Hanabi, apprehending scoundrels keeps me from you, but here is a token of my love. I know you'll unlock it before I see you tomorrow. A star often lights bright as fire, reveals my heart's truest desire. All my love, Clampy. Press 10 buttons. A star. But is there a rule on how the star should be oriented? You don't connect. This looks nice.
This was quite the conundrum.
But what's in the box?
And there we have it.
Wedding scene. Very well. I think I can trust you. I hope you can help. Things seem in a bit of a stir up at the station, but I don't want anything putting Groski off his game. I think it's all related to this new mission of his. Oh, beloved Clamp, you set the world around you all aflutter, just as you do my heart. It appears that Hannah hasn't changed a bit. I bet she can sense Inspector Groski's presence a mile away. Her words about the police station being in turmoil do worry me, however. Something big is afoot. Maybe it's Bigfoot. Anyway, let us go inside and investigate. Oh, Alice in Wonderland references. That's a lot of mushrooms. And these don't make you go big, these just make you die. Is this it? The graphics are being silly again. Oh, I gotta go here on the map. Some info about police cars. Do cars commit crimes as well? This isn't Transformers. No coins here? I'm really shaking this sign down for coins. Wait, what? Probably telekinesis. Hello again. Well, if it isn't Professor Layton, good day to you, sir. Hello, Constable. What brings you here on this fine day? Are you here to see Inspector Groski? Actually, I was hoping to consult some of Scotland Yard's case records. Do you think that would be possible? That sort of thing is stored down in the archives, sir. But after they're not accessible at the moment. I'm sorry. I can't give you any more details, Professor. Maybe a senior officer could give you permission if he asked, though. A senior officer? Somebody above Inspector Groski, then? Who else do we know? Off the top of my head, the only other person I can think of is Detective Inspector Bloom. Oh yeah, didn't he say he was a senior detective at Scotland Yard? Is this man a friend of yours? Well, he's a bit serious, but he and the professor solved a case together a few months ago. Very well, let's inquire whether he is here. If it's the L. Bloom you're looking for, you're in luck. He should be in his office. That's just down the corridor on your left, sir. Thank you, Constable. We shall go and see him immediately.
Professor Layton, this is a surprise.
Good day to you, Detective Bloom.
Oh, he's got the sharp anime eyes.
I'm sorry that I had to leave Montidor so suddenly. I was called back to London on an urgent matter.
That's okay. It must be really stressful to be a senior detective.
I must admit I've been extremely busy lately. We're in the midst of a somewhat delicate case. The whole department is in turmoil. But enough about that. Tell me, what brings you here today?
A huge fork. You know a lot about forks, don't you, Triton? I mean, you know a lot about huge forks, even. Hey, is there any puzzle in the case files? I'm sure you didn't just come for an idle chat. You're right. We are currently in the middle of an investigation, for which we need to consult certain case records. However, it appears that we need special permission. To enter the archives? Well, since it's you we're talking about, I don't see any problem with it. In fact, I'd take you there myself if I didn't have a strategy meeting in a few minutes. I'll tell the officer to let you in. Take all the time you need. Thank you. It is most helpful of you. It's no trouble at all. Well then, I hope to see you again soon, Professor. Perhaps we can discuss archaeology next time. Yes, absolutely. Please excuse me then, gentlemen, ladies. Ha! Well, that was easy. Let's go. I know where the archives are. We go back to the lobby and then straight down the stairs at the back. It's a bit dingy down here, and it smells funny. Smells like old paper, probably. And maybe a bit of electricity? Has someone been zapped here? If it's too unsettling for you, you can always wait upstairs, look. No, I can handle it. In fact, I bet you can find I can find the records we need before you do. Before you do, Emmy? Oh, really? Well, I can't resist the challenge. So, what are we looking for exactly? We know that Targent are after Azran artifacts, so let's look for any relevant reports on theft. Understood. But these archives are huge. Won't it take forever for us to search through everything? I suppose we will have to divide the work between us and each take a different shelf. Look, do you think you can manage alone? You can count on me, Professor. I'll search my section extra carefully from one end to the other. I'm sure you will. But what if the cases are just ordered by their abbreviation, like Beetle 4 or DL6? Oh, hey, they do have an artifact, or did until we stole it. Stealing artifacts from the police. This shelf doesn't seem to have any theft reports at all. There's nothing on Targent on any of these shelves, Professor. We haven't looked in any of the shelves over on the other side, have we? Behind the stepladder, I mean. Let's have a look over there then. Oh. This stepladder is at a weird angle. Aha! Look at this, Professor. Have you found something? Is that about a robbery at the museum? Surely not the same incident that the police are investigating at the moment. No, not the same incident, but the same museum. It's certainly not the first time it's been robbed. Really? How many times has it been robbed? We should really update the security. It looks as though this is the 5th theft to occur this year. That's a lot, isn't it? I mean, the museum has nice things, but still. According to this report, all the items that were stolen have since been recovered. So every time this thief stole something, they lost it again. Not a very good thief, are they? Say, Professor, do you think the thief could be Descolin? Descolin? You don't mean Mr. I like to wreck things with mechanical monsters and dress up as posh ladies, Descolin? Of course! Who else could I mean? He was definitely looking for Azran ruins. I bet he'd be low enough to steal things from the museum, and cunning enough too. Interesting idea, Luke. You may very well be correct. However, let us not rush to any hasty conclusion. Let's not rest until we inspect every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. I agree. As far as I can see, this report tells us nothing concrete. But Professor, I didn't say that the police... Didn't you say that the police are currently investigating a theft at the museum? You're suggesting we simply go there and see what we can find out in person? Exactly. It seems the most practical course of action. Let's take a bus to Kensington High Street and walk from there. Mixing up my R sounds, of course. It's a stack of papers. Nothing more at the shelves. Oh, you've got something. Nothing on the lamps. Hello again. How's your collection of weird trinkets? Ask me anything you like. I'm a jack of all police business. Would be this place. Yeah, going to the museum. How irritating. I know there's something going on at the museum, but they won't tell me a thing. Missed publicity, if you ask me. What seems to be the matter, madame? Oh, what a suave, sophisticated man. Wait a minute, aren't you that famous archaeologist, Professor Sycamore? What a perfect time for an interview. Stay right where you are. This will only take a few minutes of your time. Perhaps later. I beg your pardon, but I just overheard you talking about an incident at the museum. Oh, I see. You're digging for information. A typical archaeologist. Well, I don't know if you've heard, but the police have closed down the museum. I just know something big is going on. There's a real scoop here, but they simply wouldn't tell me anything, not a single little bit of information. I see. Presumably, the police have not completed their investigation yet. What's that got to do with anything? These officers usually take any chance they get to complain about their job. Now even my usual source won't tell me anything unless I solve this silly little puzzle first. I'm not getting anywhere fast. Well, I can't hang about in London forever. If I can't get my story here, I'll just have to find one elsewhere. You display an admirable zeal for your work. Oh, you're too kind, Desmond. Here, before I go, let me give you this, a token of my appreciation. New article. What is this? That, my dear, is an invaluable journalist's scrapbook. You can use it to hold all my thrilling reports from around the world. I'll be on the road, so I can't tell you exactly when each new article will come out, but do keep an eye out for them, won't you? So we do have some updates to the locations. This museum is getting robbed a lot. Oh! Oh, fish! Where is this? A local fish and chip shop in London has reached unprecedented popularity. The daily queues are so long they require police supervision. Fish and chips, you say? I don't see a long line anywhere. Oh, whoa. I let Grosky slip from my mind for just a minute, and now I've lost him. He's a fast runner, but I've always managed to keep up so far. What a fool I have been, letting a puzzle distract me from my love. And to top it off, I haven't even managed to solve the bewildering little thing. The future awaits. After visiting the florist on the first floor of a hotel, this man can be found by the lift, sporting a massive bunch of roses and an agitated expression. He is planning to propose to his girlfriend, who's waiting for him on the 25th floor. To calm his nerves, he starts thinking about the lift he's about to take. If the lift takes 15 seconds to go from the first floor to the 5th floor, how many seconds will it take for him to reach the 25th floor? There's a floor. Yes. 90 seconds now. Alright, their nines are weird.
Right, I'm all set.
tried to trick me
I'm
with
in top
number
form today.
5. Oh, it's so simple. Well, thank you. Now I can get back to work collecting material for the new edition of Clamp Uncovered. It's going to be an exciting edition. Did you hear about the Groskis running with that gang of thugs? He sent them packing, of course. It is troubling, though. I wonder if Grosky needs a little extra help. Who are you again? Oh, right, it's his mum. Mum, that was fast! Wasn't it just? I found what I wanted in no time at all. The university library is much better organized than it was in my day. It used to be a real mess. Not that I cared much. Your father, the professor, and I spent much more time here doing puzzles than studying. I can still remember some of them now. Look, you like puzzles. Go on, try this one. After saving up her pennies for a whole year, this woman went on an enormous shopping spree. Buying a bunch of veggies, apparently. Starting at the supermarket entrance, she made her way around the shelves, picking up 14 items in total and spending, well, that's not that unreasonable, spending every last penny of the 5,000 she had brought with her. She didn't visit any shelf more than once, and she didn't buy any fish or mushrooms. What route did she take around the supermarket? 14 items. Prices are shown in pennies to make things easier. 5,000 pennies. Isn't that just 50 pounds? Well, I got something. Cheese, I think.
Okay, here we go. Yes, I got it.
Oh, that's right. Well done, dear. You're getting brighter every day. Ha! That was a piece of cake for a gentleman like myself, Mother. If you say so. Go on then, run along. Oh, well, where's the new thingy? think she was satisfied with her skirt. Oh no, she was disappointed. She wants a bright sunny jacket. The second person was satisfied. And loafers are like these shoes. This probably doesn't count as bright and sunny. I'm not trendy enough. Wait, is her nose that weird shape? I thought there was just a crack in the texture on her face. But it might just be her nose having 2 points. Something yellow. Oh, I guess this is skirt. Wait, coat? Oh, you've got a puzzle for us, trying to reassemble something. Oh dear me! What is it? What's wrong? Don't tell me. Vandalism? Cut up a tree? Attempted pedantry? None of the above, Constable. Actually, it would really help us if you knew a good place where we could get a bite to eat. Oh, the fish and chips place. Oh, absolutely. Any constable without a proper knowledge of the local digestibles doesn't know his badge from his elbow. Great, I'm starving. Let's see, if you're looking for a bit of gourmet cuisine, I'd have to recommend the local chippy, trout and about. Ah, that's the chip shop that was mentioned in the World Times, isn't it? The one with a mile-long queue. Proud to be part of that queue I am. You'll catch me there every morning. 10:15 on the dot, or my name's not Bobby. You named yourself Bobby? Seriously? 10:15 on every morning? Don't you have a job to do? That's a fake name, isn't it? Working as a British cop. Calling yourself Bobby. I resent the implication, miss. I'll have you know I keep the peace in that queue. That's what the job's all about. Sounds like someone's making excuses. Oh, come on. Who wouldn't give their left arm just to get a taste of that crispy butter, that light and fluffy fillet? Oh, my glands. I'm convinced. There's only one way to redeem your good name, Constable Bobby. Show us the way. Yes. You see, the thing is, I can't. I mean, I'd love to, but it goes against my moral compass. Can't make that queue any longer than it already is. What? After telling us how nice it is, you're not even going to show us where it is? That's not fair. All's fair in food and drink, kid. Speaking of food and drink, want to try a puzzle about bridge construction? A storm has ravaged this village and destroyed the bridge, leaving the residents stranded. Can you help them build a temporary replacement out of scrap materials? Move and rotate the pieces of scrap to get the makeshift bridge completed as quickly as possible. Pieces of the old bridge are blocking the river. You won't be able to dump the scrap material in some places. Oh wow. What are we connecting? What are we connecting here? I don't see anything happening on the map. Ooh, is the square just supposed to be filled? Seems weird for a bridge to be square. See, this appears to do something. Do I put the materials there in order? This doesn't make much sense. It wants them on specific locations. This can't be. This can't be. Oof.
I've got
Oh.
it, I think.
I was sticking it vertically. Yeah.
Easy peasy, Professor.
I thought I was looking at it from above. I didn't notice the whole background. Enjoyings. All this did was make me even hungrier. Alright, fine. You've appealed to my better nature. Go straight ahead, and it's the third street on the right. I warn you though, you'll need about 3 hours minimum if you want a try of that tongue-addling taste. A whole 3 hours? Best not then. Last time you waited that long for food, Luke started hallucinating. Remember the giant walking steaks, Luke? Your loss, but I suppose there's plenty more fish and chips in the sea. If you need my help again, just amble over and I'll see what I can do. I've got a degree in social competence. Maybe you could tell us where to find a more cooperative policeman. Just look at the dress up thingy. The wings. Oh, she wanted a sunny jacket. Alright, see you all next time.